जीतू स्टार्ट की okay. Okay, so we are going to talk about emotional intelligence and how I have done the self analysis in this presentation. And the introduction of emotional intelligence, I have started with reading the book, which is about emotional intelligence, and it's written by the psychologist Daniel Kahneman. Since then, a lot of literature, studies, investigation have been published on the subject of emotional intelligence, leading to a wide variety of phrases that describe and define of mental agility. A new, therefore, created by Mayer as well as Silvesi in 1990 will be used for this show. The capacity to track of one's personal and other people's emotions, feeling, to distinguish between them, to utilize this knowledge in influencing one's choices and behavior is known as sentimental awareness. What skills I have developed in this course? There are there are four skills which I have developed: personal understanding the personality traits, social understanding in the capacity to comprehend feelings of another. It's called personality trait awareness. I have developed more enduring connection and reduce ineffective disrupted by demonstrating the kindness. Resilience. Being means having the capacity to recover from difficulties. And durability boost by myself assurance and permits. Internal communication. The capacity to perceive feeling as they arise is known as a sense of self. I can develop discipline in unpredictable circumstances by using the ability and emotional intelligence. Versatility is the capacity to adjust shifting circumstances. I have solved difficulties more effectively, which has resulted in harmony in professional and personal career. Skills which I really need to develop and make it more strong is about self-awareness. Developing emotional awareness or self-awareness is the first step in my professional and personal life. I have developed this skills, but I need to make it more strong. This involves understanding not just what I have experienced, but also why I had that experience during that particular situation. I must be able to do it in a right way, not later in the particular situation. I need to make a practice to evaluate my emotions before taking any actions or arriving choices in any circumstances. Second skill which I would really like to develop: connecting thoughts and emotion. What circumstances are fretful, jealousy, excitement? If I question those around me, they probably would not would not all give me the same response. Why does that matter? That feeling are not caused by incident itself, but rather by the interruptions you give. Delivering a presentation is a typically workplace example. I have to develop a connection between thoughts and emotion. This will help me to influence my idea in my team, with my coworker. It will also help me to understand many situations in my personal life as well in my professional life, which also help me to resolve many conflict in my personal and professional life. The third skills which I have will develop making the judgment about my emotions, making a right decision and getting the right answer at the end. It's very important. Once I develop the habit of recognizing my emotions and the thoughts that underlie their ears, I must determine whether or not they are reasonable. Utilize the reasonable person criteria, which is according to the free dictionary refers to a national personnel within a community who display ordinary care, skill, description, and behavior. My intention is to avoid any emotional hijack, which is when action and choices are influenced by an emotional response that has not been given enough thought. This is not to say that every emotion is unreasonable. This will help to stop overthinking and improve my focus to do important things. Self control. Recognizing the physical sign that go along with particular emotion is a crucial step in learning to control my emotions and take time before acting. I can prevent getting emotionally hijacked by aware of the sign that emotions send out. When I'm having a passionate conversation with someone and the phone rings, that is a great illustration of how to control my emotion. Most likely, I answer the phones in cheerful voice unrelated to the emotion which I'm going through. I really need, I feel it's very important what we are going through in our life. It's not, we definitely not need not to share with everyone and we have to keep a control. Preventing emotional hijacking. By ability to select a wise response, course of action or decision may be hampered by sense of emotion hijacking. I must take time to detect the sign that emotions are gaining over in order to avoid this. In this, to do this, I do a breathe in deeply, silently count to 10, train myself to use a gesture to remind myself to pause and breathe. For example, when I feel too many emotions are raising, I tap my leg, close my eyes, visualize a sense that is pleasant. Impact, it will create a harmony and peace in all the relationship. These are the references which I have read before presenting. These are the references and books which I have, articles which I have read before presenting this presentation. I hope in this class everyone get benefited through lot of emotional intelligence skills.